Mama gonna find out. Like, so much stuff is running through my head. I'm like, oh my God, like, I cannot believe y'all finna take me for this little piece of blunt. Hey y'all, it's your boy, my name is Deshaun, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're gonna be doing a story time. This story time is long overdue for me to actually record, but we're getting it done. It's time to actually record this, so let's get into it. This story time is gonna be the time I was arrested at school. Yes, I was arrested at school. I know it might be hard to believe. I know it might be shocking. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So we're going to get all the way into it. Get you some snacks. Get you something to drink. And sit down, relax, and get into it because we're about to get into it. This story time takes place my senior year of high school. This was about 2017. On a gloomy, rainy day. A gloomy, rainy day. So, first I'm going to start by saying, y'all, you know, I smoke. I do. I smoke medicinal plant things from the earth. Things of the earth. So, yes, I definitely smoke. And I have for a while. For a while now. Because this story time definitely involves me smoking. My dog is in my way. Hold on. So yeah, so I've been smoking for a while now, and it's not nothing new. But this time, smoking got me in trouble. So let's get into it. So it was a gloomy morning, and it definitely was raining. So it was raining. So my daily routine when I was in high school was when I started smoking, I would wake up, roll me a blunt, which I was horrible at, and I would walk to the bus stop because my bus stop was about maybe 5-6 minutes away from my house. So I would walk to the bus stop and I would smoke at the bus stop before the bus came. So that was like my routine every other day, or every time I had, you know, something to smoke, I would do it. So this particular day, it rained. And on top of that, y'all, I woke up late. And I was late to school. I woke up late. So me waking up late, I missed the bus. So when you miss the bus, you got to figure out your own transportation to school. So me being me, I said, it's raining. I done missed the bus. And you know, I'm a senior. I don't really remember. I don't know if my mom was home or not, but mom wasn't taking me to school. So, you know, at this point I'm a senior. I had half days, which this will come into play later, but I had half days and I would only be at school for a few hours and then I would go work. So, you know, I would figure it out myself. So I'm like, okay, well, 1, I woke up late, 2, I missed the bus, and 3, I still got to go to school. So I'm like, let me get myself together. I pack up my bag. I had like a little book bag, leather. Remember that. I had like a little leather book bag, and I used to put everything in it, and I wouldn't even wear no book bag to school no more because I was a senior. I had half days. Like, nobody was really, you know, doing it at that point. So pretty much I rolled me a blunt. It was flat. And I'm just telling y'all it was flat because what I went through for such a flat blunt is ridiculous. But hey, I was new to it. I was a rookie and I wasn't good at rolling, so it was what it was. But I was gonna smoke. So I roll my blunt, get dressed, everything. I head to the bus stop. The bus stop is about 10 minutes from my house, so I walk to the bus stop, and it's raining, mind you. I don't even think I had an umbrella with me. I think I just put my hood on. And now that I think about it, y'all, this was some real crackhead stuff. Because why are you trying to smoke in the rain? You don't have no umbrella. It's raining. You about to get on a city bus, and you still trying to smoke. Like, now that I look back, that's ridiculous. But hey, You live and you learn. I got to the bus stop, I flicked it up, I lit it, and I started smoking it. And it smoked, but I didn't get to finish it because the bus came. So y'all, I'm smoking it. I get like a good half of it gone, and then the bus pull up. So I hurry up, put it out, threw it in my bag in the little. You know how a book bag or like a bag has like a little compartment part in the front and the zipper. I think I put it in there or in the inside. So I put it in there, and I just got on the bus, paid, and now we en route to my school. The ride to my school is about probably like, I would say 15 minutes maybe. Or I'm listening to my headphones, chilling, cooling, cooling. This is where the story goes left. So I get to my school, and mind y'all, I went to high school in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I went to a school called James Madison, okay? And this wasn't your average high school. For Milwaukee, it was your average high school, but in America, it probably wasn't your average high school. You come in, 8 o'clock in the morning, people are fighting.
Hey, that's what you did. That's okay, now. What?
People drive around the school in stolen cars. A lot of bad stuff. Just like real ghetto, real hood. Like, what did he say? Ooh, the ghetto.
Ooh, the ghetto. The ghetto.
Yeah, it was like that. So my school was really ghetto. And due to the fact that I was late, usually the buses come in on the back end of the school, and you go through the school through the back end, and you have to go through metal detectors. Now, this is the thing. I feel like I probably would have got away with what I had through the metal detectors through the back way, but I missed out on that because I was late. So, due to the fact of me being late, I get off the bus and I have to go all the way around to the front of the school. And then I realized I got to go through this metal detector in the front. So I come through the doors in the school and I go through the metal detector in the front. Did the metal detector go off? Because I didn't have it. A blunt not going to make the metal detector go off, right? But like something else like a gun or, and that's why they have metal detectors. Like some schools you would never think will have a metal detector. You would never think some schools have a metal detector, but my school did. So I go through the metal detector, and when you come through so it's like, this is the entrance of the school. It's like doors. It's like at least 6 doors, and you come through, and it's another set of doors, and then you come through. So I go through the metal detector, and once you come through the metal detector, you're in the lobby of the school. And it's like the stairs to go upstairs to your right, and then to your left is like a hallway where the principal office is, and then in the lobby area it's like a octagon almost. There's like a desk where the security sit in the morning because people that come in late still come through the metal detector. So I go through the metal detector, and I'm about to just like, I'm like, cool, got my bag on my back. I'm in the section, we be vibing. Y'all know that TikTok? I'm walking in the club, in the section, we be vibing. So I walk through, and I'm about to just walk past, and security say, stop. I said, we gotta check your bag. I said, I just went through the metal detector. They said, we still gotta check your bag. Okay, cool. At this moment, y'all, I literally think I forgot that I had that blunt in my bag. But it kicked in. So, security like, let me see your bag. Let me go through your bag. He go through my bag. He looking too much. Like, he's going through my bag. shuffling. I'm like, it ain't really nothing. When he started looking in the bag, it all hit me like, I almost felt like that's so Raven, like having a vision. So I'm like, yeah, ain't nothing in there. You know, you see, it's just not. He said, okay, hold on, okay. He's still looking. I'm like, man, he's still looking. He like, It got quiet, crickets. I'm like, he like, and y'all, out of nowhere, he pulls out the flat blunt, the half a blunt, the flat half a blunt. He pulls it out the bag and just hold it and look at me. And I'm looking at him, and he looking at me.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Look at Diddy. Look at Diddy.
I don't even know what to say. I'm like, I'm like, I'm getting attitude, you know, ghetto kids in high schools in suburban area. I'm like, what is you, what is that? I don't need, I left that's been in there. That's, that. He like, call him on the walkie-talkie. He on his walkie-talkie like, tell him we got he said we got a code something or something. I'm like, you finna do all of that? You ain't even gotta do all of that. Come on. Like, y'all doing too much. Like, come on, no, you don't gotta even do all of that. He like, nah, I gotta tell this. I can't just let this slide. I can't just let you just, we got, I'm like, oh my God. It's 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm getting bust down for a flat half a blunt. So I can't believe it. I'm in my head, I'm freaking out because I'm like, oh my God, y'all, like, what's about to happen? Like, because I was the type of person in high school, I did not get in trouble. Like, I had probably 2 or 3 instances my whole time at this high school. And I came here as sophomore year. This is my senior year. I'm about to graduate. This is probably 3-4 months before graduation, maybe. Like, probably not even, probably closer than that. I know it was before prom, though. And I still was able to go to prom, so thank God. But I'm like, y'all really finna, like, what is y'all finna do? Because I don't know, I ain't never got in trouble, so I don't know how this go. So he on the walkie-talkie, they coming. Then he takes my bag. He takes the blunt, and I think I had the lighter in there, of course. And he holding all my stuff, and they tell me, okay, we finna go in this room. So we go to this room. I'm just irritated at this point. I'm just annoyed. I got a bad attitude. I'm pissed because I'm like, y'all didn't even have to stop me. I could have just went on about my way. Like, I walked through the metal detector. No, y'all did not have to check my bag. Which y'all thought I had a Glock in this little bag. I mean, I know people can do that, but that's not what it was given. So they walked me into this room, y'all, and little am I knowing it's about to go down. Like, little am I knowing, little do I know, baby, oh, you thought you was in trouble? So we get in this room. It's like a long oval table. It's like a long table. And they have me sit down. And it's just a bunch of talking on the walkie-talkie. I can't understand. But it's just a bunch of talking. I'm just sitting there waiting. So then the principal walk in. Mr. O. We had an African principal, y'all. Child, he walked in and he like, him? And they like, yeah, found this in his bag. And he looking at me just shocked, shook. And I'm shook too. I can't believe I'm in trouble. And we just looking at each other. And he like, no. Like, just shaking his head. And I'm just sitting there like, because y'all, I'm still mad. Like, I'm mad that y'all even stopped me. I'm mad that y'all even doing all of this. Like, y'all really just, like, it just don't make no sense that y'all did all this. So whatever. So they basically tell me that I'm in trouble for bringing drugs on campus, and that, yeah. So then a bunch of talking happened. I think they asked me where I got it or something, like when did I have this, all of this. I said it's been in my bag. I forgot it was in there, honestly. I didn't mean to bring it to school. And that was just that. And long story short, after that, y'all, next thing I know, the police walk in. I'm looking to the side. I said, "Oh, y'all done set me up. Y'all finna take me to Oh, baby, no, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm about to get up and run up out of here or something. Y'all not taking me. Y'all not taking me." They took me. So the officer walked in and they're like, "So you got to go to the station. We got to take you." I said, "What? Y'all got to take me to this? What?" Y'all, at this point, I've never really had run-in with the police. I had a run-in when I was like 12 years old. Me and a little friend I had at the time, we played on the phone, called the police, and was screaming on the phone, and then was hanging up. So when they showed up, I'm tall, I've always been tall. So when they showed up, they saw a black boy in a hat, and that was still racial profiling, which they should have got in trouble for that, but whatever. They saw a black boy in a hat, they tackled me. That was the only time I ever had a run-in with the police for real, but I've never been like, they handcuffed me that day, so yeah. But I've never seriously been locked up or like put in a car and went to jail, So this is all new to me. This is crazy. I don't know what to think. I have to work after. I'm supposed to be going to work after school. I have a half day. This the end of senior year. What if my mama gonna find out? Like, so much stuff is running through my head. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I cannot believe y'all finna take me for this little piece of blunt. Like, y'all is crazy. This is crazy. I am really flabbergasted right now. I'm flabbergasted because I cannot believe that y'all really finna take me to jail over this little blunt. I could have seen if I had a whole sack and I was trying to sell it. Like, y'all really finna take me for this little piece of blunt? And then they kept it, y'all. And the fact that they kept it made me feel like they smoked it. Because even though it was a flat blunt, baby, it was some pressure. It was some loud. Just because it was a flat, yeah. So they took my blunt. I think they took the lighter too. They was just, it's a black school, black security guards. You know how that go. But they definitely took my blunt. So they do this, like, they talk. So the security talking to the police, and then the principal talking to the police. I really don't remember what they was saying. I was so in my head about everything and freaking out that I don't remember, y'all. But long story short, police say, "Come on," and I stand up. They put hands behind my back, and they start cuffing me up, and I'm just standing there like, I don't think I started crying until I got in the car. So they cuffed me up, and I'm just like, wow, this is crazy. This is really happening right now. And they start walking me out the door to school. I never felt so bad. I never felt so criminalized in my life. I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm really finna go to jail? What? I'm finna put on an orange jumpsuit? Is they finna make me take out all my piercings? What? So they cuffed me up. They walked me out the side door to school like that was going to eliminate. They tried to act like they was trying to save face, like they didn't want people to see me getting walked out in handcuffs, but people still seen me. And at the time, I have a friend group, and I had fell out with a few people in the friend group. And oddly enough, when I'm getting walked out the building in handcuffs, two of the friends that I had fell out with was walking into the school. So they seen me getting walked into the police car. Child. Embarrassing. So they put me in the car. Them handcuffs were so tight. They were so uncomfortable. And sitting like that in a back of a freaking car, and it's like so confined, because I've been over 6 feet for years. Like, even when I was in high school, I was over 6 feet. My 6-foot self in the back of the police car, crunched up, like, So The police station was about 5 minutes from the school, so I'm in the back of the car like, man, I can't believe this. Then the waterworks come and I just start, I can't believe it. I'm back there crying, and you know what? I ain't even care. The officer look at you know how the officer could like look at you kind of through it, and he just look and he don't even say nothing. It was a black officer. He just take me there, and then once we get there, I'm like, oh my God, like I'm getting scared. I'm getting my anxiety building up because I'm like, oh my God, like I'm finna go in here. What if somebody do something to me? Like, what if something happened to me? What is finna happen? So I get in there. Well, no, first off, they had me waiting in the car in like a little, I don't know, garage or something of the police station. Like the part of the police station that the cars come through that bring people that's getting detained, I guess. Like they had me sitting in the car for like 5-10 minutes. I'm like, dang, is they rolling out a red carpet for me or something? Like, why am I not going in yet? Like, let's get this process started because I'm not trying to keep prolonging it and I'm already having anxiety. So finally they take me out. My tears done dried up by now. I think they dried up on my face. You could tell I was crying though. And I walk in and I just remember them walking me in, and I remember it being just like a little desk and then like a back area, and that's where you take the mugshot pictures at. So they walk me in, they tell him like paraphernalia, or drug, like, you know, weed or something, like, you know, what I'm being booked for, I guess. And then the lady that's in there that does the mugshots is like, okay, come on, let's come take the picture. And I'm just, tears are starting to come back down. I'm like, oh my God. And I just stand there like, and take the pictures, and I'm like, I know the mugshots was ugly. I was trying to find them after I got like released or whatever, but I could not find the mugshots, which I'm kind of glad about though, because that means maybe it didn't stick to my record. So I was kind of happy about that because didn't nobody, you know, I just wanted to see how it looked though, because I knew I probably looked a mess. But yeah, so I take the mugshot. And I'm just in my mind like, this is really happening. How long am I finna be in here? Like, I'm too cute for this. Like, I'm only 18. Like, this can't be my life. And I'm just like, oh my God. So pretty much after the mugshot is when they take me to the holding cell. And they open, it's like a hall of cells on each side. And then they open this one big cell door to let you to go through there, and I'm walking through, and it's not that loud. Like I thought it was gonna be like how on Beyond Scared Straight when you walk through the hallway and they be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you.
There's no love here. Zero.
Oh ass, yeah. It was not like that. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. It was quiet. It was a few people like looking through the little thing, but they just looked like, I don't know, just like they was in jail, you know? So, and this was really holding. And now that I'm older and I know, I was telling people I went to jail. That wasn't jail. That was just holding. So, they take me to a cell. I was by myself. I remember the little bed was so flat and uncomfortable and just, and yeah, they put me in there, and I just remember I think I asked him like, what now? And he's like, you're gonna be in here for a little while. We'll come back and let you know what happens next. And I'm like, oh my God. I started crying again, quietly though, because I didn't want nobody to hear me, because I'm like, what if they could smell fear? What if they, you know, like, I don't know how this go. So I'm like, oh my God. So I laid on the thing and I'm just crying. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm in here. By this time I'm supposed to have been at work. Like, what if they fire me? I had been in my job for a while, and we was, you know, we had like a pretty good rapport. So I didn't think I was gonna get fired for real, but I just was in my mind like, what if I get in trouble for, you know, like, this is no call, no show technically, because they don't know what's the situation. I sat there for hours, y'all. Like, I don't remember what time I got in that place, but it was still light outside. But it was early morning, but it was hours, and I just kept like, I would fall asleep for a little minute and then wake up and remember, oh my God, I'm really in a holding cell, like wake up. And then I would fall asleep again for a little while, and then I wake back up, oh my God, I'm in a holding cell. Like, so I was like, oh, I cannot get comfortable in here. So I would sit up, and I remember sitting up and I heard somebody like, ugh, what the fuck? Like making noises, and I'm like, oh my God, he finna snap. Like, what if he just break out of there and just kill us all? Like, my mind was at the worst scenario, like literally worst scenario. And so finally hours passed, and then I remember, I don't know if I fell back asleep or if I was up, but officer came to the thing and was like, hey, come on, you out. And I'm like, I almost jumped up. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, okay, I get to go. I get to go. So I came out of there, and when they walked me out, I don't really remember what he said. I don't think I had a ticket or anything. I may have had a ticket, but now that I think about it, I don't think I had a ticket. I may have. If I did, I know I paid it for sure. And if I did, it probably was like only $100 or so for like a fine, being fined from the school and stuff. But yeah, that, so basically after that, and I don't even think I got a call. Like, you know how they give you a call when you go to jail, but because it wasn't really jail, I think that's why I didn't get no call. But yeah, I didn't get to call nobody. But when I left, I got like my phone and stuff. I got everything back, and I rushed to work. I called them and told them, well, I called my manager because we was real cool, and I told her what happened. I was like, don't tell the boss, like I'll tell him. So my job was probably only like 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe at most from the holding jail or the station. So I went straight to work. I told him what happened. He was like, hey, next time don't take weed to work, to school. And I was like, yeah, no, I know for sure. And it was just crazy, and I just couldn't believe that that was my day, like that happened. Like, I didn't wake up that morning and think that, oh yeah, today I'm gonna go to jail, today I'm gonna get locked up, today I'm gonna get handcuffed and escorted out to school over half a blunt that was flat. So, you know, that kind of threw me off because I just couldn't believe that that was my day. But it was my day. I went to work. My mama never found out. I don't think she did. I never told her. I hope mama don't watch this video. She's gonna be disappointed. But long story short, I learned from my mistake, y'all. I bet you after that, I didn't even want to smoke before school. I didn't even want to get high and go to school at that point. Like, I was so scared that, and I like put so much stuff in jeopardy. Like, what if I couldn't go to prom? What if I couldn't walk across the stage and graduate due to that? Like, that could have happened. They could have did that. But because I was such a good student at the school, and because I never had no history of getting in trouble, they let me slide, and I thank them for that because, man, I would have been devastated, like, for real. And like, to all my young people watching, don't take weed to school. Don't do it. Like, it's not worth it. Like, I know you want to get high. I know you want to be cool with your friends. I know, trust me, but trust me, it's not worth it because you will go to jail, and they might not spare you. They might, like, you might go to the county, like, for real. So don't do that. Learn from my mistake. This story time is a lesson within the story time. It's entertainment, but it's a lesson within it. Really, you know, wait till you get home. Wait till you get home. Wait until you're away from premises where you can get in trouble at, because I'm telling y'all, it's not worth it. Especially to have something on your record. I thank God that that is not on my record, you know, because you don't want jobs to look up and see that you got in trouble for having weed at school, because nobody's going to take you serious. They're going to say, oh yeah, no, we're not hiring him, we're not hiring her, because they clearly don't care about rules and following rules, you know. So don't be like me. Learn from my mistake, for real. But yeah, that was the story about the time I was arrested at school, y'all. I cannot believe that happened. Like, that is crazy to me. Like, to this day, that story is just like so crazy to me. And like, telling the story, reliving all them thoughts and all the things I remember, is crazy. And like I said, it's a lesson within it. So learn from my mistake, please, because child, whew, I that day was very a roller coaster of emotions. But yeah. So thank y'all for watching this story time. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. I have more content on the way, more vlogs, more story times. I want to do more story times because I see that people watch my story times for real. So I definitely want to do more. Let me know if y'all have any suggestions of stories y'all want to hear from me. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so you can know every time your boy posts. And yeah, make sure y'all be looking out for my next video. I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
4, 5 summers. 4, 5 summers. 4, 5 summers.